Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby, and if you clicked on this video, you probably are wanting to go to a casting call, or maybe already did, or you're just interested in the process. Well, I went to a Wilhelmina casting call in Boca Raton, Florida, and I'm very excited to tell you guys my experience. I just want to preface by saying that I didn't go to this with the mindset of thinking, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get signed. You don't want to go thinking that at all, okay? Go for the experience, learn about everything there is to learn about, do your research about the company. Let's get right into the video. So currently I live in Boca Raton, Florida, and I've been trying to get into modeling literally for like a year or two now, like just researching it. I didn't want to jump into anything because when you jump into something, it's most likely not going to work out. You do need to have some things already preset, such as maybe digitals. They don't have to be professional. What I did for my digitals was I bought a white background drop off of Amazon, literally like thumb pinned it to my wall, had my friend come over, she took pictures of me, and those are my digitals. They don't have to be professional. You should have decent pictures of what your face looks like forward, sideways, full body, three-fourths, like so on and so forth. But I don't want to talk too much about that because you probably already know a lot about that, so I'm going to get into my experience at the casting call. So I've been following Wilhelmina Models, which is literally America's almost biggest modeling agency, I would say, on Instagram for a while. I've been looking into a lot of agencies lately. So when I saw that Wilhelmina was having a open casting call in Boca Raton, I was like, this is a sign. I live in Boca Raton. They're here, I'm here, why not go? A couple weeks before I saw this Instagram ad or post, I had my first ever photo shoot, and I was like, this is something I really do think I want to do. So this is why I furthermore decided maybe I should go. So again, I did my research, as you should always do, especially with these things. A lot of agencies can be either very unprofessional, they're not going to help you, they don't have good connections, or they're a scam. Scams are really, really big things to look out for, especially in this industry. You do not want to get scammed. If people are telling you they want to pay for you to be on their website, don't do it. If they're telling you that you have to pay for your own portfolio, don't do it. If they want you and they want to invest in you because they think that they're going to make money off you, they're going to pay for your portfolio, for whatever they think you need. You're not supposed to pay for anything. Don't fall into the scams, don't fall into the traps. Please be aware of this. So as I was doing my research, I looked up Wilhelmina casting calls, as you probably are doing right now. So I wanted to know what to expect. There's a girl who made a video, and she went to the one in New York City. Now, New York City, she said that that was really, really, really packed. It went 2 street corners down. Originally, I'm from New York, so I know how big that line must have been. Let's just say she said it started at 10. She said she wishes she got there at 8, 2 hours early, because when she got there, there was some people who didn't get seen. So the casting directors had to go down the line of people and each individually quickly just take their digitals with a picture of them holding the paperwork, and that was it. Me personally, as all of you probably do, you want a chance. Like, you want the casting director to see you, to recognize you, to be like, she has potential, she is this, whatever, I want to work with her. Like, you want them to see you. Think about every possibility they can do with you. So my friend, who was also interested in this opportunity, I told her about it. I didn't tell anybody else about it. Because one, like, it's just like my thing, it's my journey, like I don't really need to tell anybody else about it. So she told me she would go. I told her, listen, it starts at 10, but I want to get there at 8. The location was at like a gym in Boca, like 10 minutes away from where I live. And there was an event going on outside, so we were already like, where do we go? Like, should we go in now? Should we wait a little bit? And I was like, no, like, let's go in now. So we go around the building to the back where the thing is, and I guess someone maybe have thought that we were there for the modeling casting call because of what we were wearing, like all black. So she directed us and told us, oh, the rest of them are in that room, gotta go down there to the left, whatever. We go into the room, there's probably 15 other girls already there, which made me feel more comfortable to know that a lot of other people knew to come this early. Me and my friend get there was only 1 seat left. So I sat on the seat, my friend sat on the gym equipment because it was a gym. Then more people kept coming in, like within the next half an hour. They were also, you know, sitting on the gym equipment because there was no other seats, because people did get there early. That's the point. The people did get there early because people want the same shot. There was this one girl who made a list. She was like, listen, like, we got here early. I want to make a list of names so they know who came here early. So she passed that around, so some like makeshift list, whatever. We all filled it out, you know, just in case, gave it back to her. I want to say within the next still half an hour, the casting director came in. She was wearing a Wilhelmina shirt. She was like, hey guys, listen, you guys are early. Like, you guys are our priority. We're going to go around and we're going to give you the open casting call sheet. So they passed around the sheet, and on the sheet is, you're supposed to write name, any contact information you have, your address, and then your measurements. No one else came into the room for the next like 20 minutes, and we're like, okay, like what? So someone came in and said, all right, everyone else is lined up outside. So they didn't even go into the room. There was a line outside the building going around, but we had priority. So they took us out of the room, walked us to the area we need to go to outside. They had a tent set up outside, as well as a table and some of their previous models to help with the whole experience. We were in single file line. It was really quick what they were doing. I want to say there was a good like maybe almost 10 girls in front of me, and none of them were giving the casting directors their comp card. And I was like, why aren't they giving the comp card? Like, this is really weird. Like, they literally took their comp card back, put it in their purse or whatever bag they had. Like, they did not give them their comp card. So when it was finally my turn, I went up to the girl like, hi, how are you? You know, she's being nice to, and I'm like, can I give you this, like my comp card? And she was like, yeah, of course. So she stapled my comp card to my sheet that I had to fill out prior. They give you a number, they put the number on your chest, they write the number on the sheet that you just gave them. So when they take a picture of you, they know who to reference. So I'm not gonna lie, the casting director who was taking pictures for the digitals was not really very talkative with the girls. It was more of, hi, how are you, where are you from, take the picture, okay, have a great day, bye. With me, and I'm not just saying this, I am very fortunate that she did talk to me a lot more. Also, keep in mind, a lot of these girls were your average looking, very skinny models. I would be in the category of a curve model. This is my body for reference. It just made me stand out a little more. The point is, I was probably the only person of a bigger size there. So I think she was kind of more interested in me because they do have a curve division. I do want to say a lot of the girls there were short. I was really surprised because I'm 5'11", and I know they go for taller girls. Even when some people had heels, I was still taller than them, and I was like, ooh, interesting. Getting back to the story, it was my turn, and the casting director who was taking my digitals, hey, how are you? Where are you from? Then she's looking at me, and she goes, what's your ethnicity? Honestly, I was a little happy she said that because I get asked that a lot, and I think it's very interesting about me. People don't know. And I was just like, oh, I'm just Italian, whatever. She goes, oh, like, where are you from? And I'm like, oh, I'm from New York. She goes, New York? And then I think something else that broke the tension during this time was it was really windy outside, and the tent literally flew away, and I had to like jump up and grab it back down. But she was really sweet. And I get it's a very fast process, which is why she doesn't get to talk to everyone, maybe have more than, you know, one or two word exchange back with each other. Because the most I heard her talk with anyone else was, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Fort Lauderdale. What are you doing up here? Or what are you doing in Fort Lauderdale? Oh, I go to school down there. Okay, cool, great, have a great day. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. So to continue, she was talking to me. She asked my ethnicity. Then she was like, what size do you wear? And I was like, oh, like, she just was asking me more and more questions. And I was like, this is making me feel more comfortable because I'm not riding on, oh, I'm gonna get a call back. Okay, I went for the experience because I'm a new face. Not with an agency, not with a mother agency, not with anything. Did this purely for the experience, get to know what it's about. I personally think I did have a really good experience because she was very talkative with me, very nice, and seemed interested. Again, not writing on an email back. To this day, this was a couple weeks ago, to this day, I have not gotten an email, but the mother agency of this agency was there, and I got an email from them, and I'm gonna set up a Zoom. There were so many pretty people there. Obviously, when I was walking away from after it all happened, I was looking at everyone. I'm like, oh my God, literally everyone is such good looking people. Like, what? But that was my experience. My friend that I did go with, she didn't think it went very well. She said that she didn't have the best experience. She said that they didn't even make eye contact with her. She was like, they talked to you a lot. Like, I think it went very well for you. Like, me, they didn't even make eye contact with me. And I was like, oh, it's going to be different for everyone. You know, you don't want to expect them to be mean to you or less talkative to you, more talkative to someone else. Just be there, be you, and you'll be fine. Do it for the experience. Don't ride on the idea like, I'm gonna get a call back, I'm gonna get this, like I'm the next big thing. Like, do not. It's literally the lottery, okay? My coworker's boyfriend went out to Starbucks the other day and Next Models Miami like scouted him. You do not know what you're gonna run into, what you're gonna do. Just be you, keep living. If it's meant for you, it's gonna be meant for you. And if not, maybe you wanna go get some professional pictures done, create a professional comp card, a portfolio, whatever you think. Whatever you think is best for you, do that. I'm not riding on this to be my career. It would be so cool and amazing if it was, but that's not what I'm doing it for. The point is, don't get your hopes too up. Casting calls, open casting calls especially, are not stressful or anxiety ridden at all. I am the most anxious person ever, and I was chilling. I was really comfortable. Everyone was really nice because everyone's there for the same thing. When you realize everyone's there for the same thing, that's when you're not scared. That's when you're not anxious. You don't care anymore. And like I said, it's very quick. You just fill out a form, they take a picture, you go home. Now, at other casting calls, they usually have a runway section. She did tell us when she came in the room the first time that they're gonna have us move out of the room and they're gonna watch us do the walk. That didn't happen. They cut that part out. They were like, all right, we're not doing the walk, you're just gonna go, which is fine. Like, anyone could walk. It's not, a big deal. I would say don't overthink about the walk either because, again, it's a walk. You could teach anyone how to do that, like, you're fine. The point of the story was, if you're gonna do this, make sure you do your research 100%. Make sure if you think you're gonna be too early, don't care, go even earlier, okay? If you really want something and you want the chance and you want the time, you're gonna wanna do it. If anyone has any other questions about my experience, feel free to comment. I'd love to talk to anyone who is interested in any of this and is doing the same thing that I'm doing. I hope all of you have great experiences, and I really wish you good luck in this career, and I hope everything you want to happen does happen. But thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.